Hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today I want to take a quick look at our newest hammer that was released with update 22, Plains of Eidolon, the Volnus, and I must say, this thing is a beaut. I just love the way the Volnus looks. Now, if you want to get your hands on this puppy, you can get the blueprint from the market. The blueprint itself will cost you 20,000 credits, and to build the weapon you will have to put an additional 20,000 credits, 225 oxium, 2 argon crystals, 11,000 alloy plates, and 875 cryotic. The Volnus requires you to be at least mastery rank 4 to use it, and it does 100 damage with each hit. 46 is slash, 32 is puncture, and 22 is impact. It has decent critical chance of 18%, very low crit multiplier of 160%, and 30% status chance, which is really good. The best thing about this weapon, however, is its attack speed of 1.2, which is really fast not just for hammers but for melee weapons in general, and it makes up for the low damage because 100 damage per hit for a hammer is pretty low. Now, the build I decided to use on the Volnus is a pretty straightforward one Forma condition overload build that focuses on status. I'm using Crushing Ruin, which is my preferred stance for hammers. It's a ton of fun. Then I have Primed Fury for attack speed, Prime Pressure Point for damage, and Primed Reach for a ton of range. Then of course I'm running Condition Overload so I get more melee damage as I proc more status on the enemy, Drifting Contact for increased combo duration, then there is Volcanic Edge for heat damage, and Virulent Scourge, which combines with Vicious Frost for viral damage, and 96% status chance in total. I didn't want to add in any crit and go for sort of a hybrid build, which right now is like the strongest melee build in the game, because it would have been a massive investment in terms of Forma and mod space, because 18% crit chance is barely enough for Blood Rush, so you would probably want to use True Steel, but the crit multi is really low, so you would also want to use Organ Shatter. But that would kind of kill your status, so you would have to squeeze in Weeping Wound somewhere in there as well to make the status reliable, and I really don't think that's worth it. And as you can see on the screen right now, the weapon is an absolute beast even without any crit. You can easily take it into sortie 1, 2 or 3 if you want to. It's just a really good melee weapon that can take care of pretty much everything that's in the game right now. Now, even though the Volnus has the second lowest damage out of all the hammers, the only hammer that does less than this is the original Magistar with 80 damage per hit. It's actually quite a bit stronger than a lot of the other hammers, and that's because it has really good status, so we can use Condition Overload, which is incredibly powerful, but it's also the first slash based hammer in the game, so we can use Viral and Slash, which is a really good combo, especially when combined with Condition Overload. So even though the Volnus doesn't have any unique mechanics, it's actually kind of unique, because not only is it the first slash based hammer in the game, it's also the fastest hammer in the game. Which, by the way, makes it a ton of fun to use, because the hammer stances are really fun if you have the attack speed. They feel like a complete and utter ass if you don't, but if you do, they're really good. And there isn't really much else to say about this, it's just a really good melee weapon, so it's getting a thumbs up from me because not only is it strong, it also looks fabulous and it's a ton of fun to use. I would recommend it to pretty much anyone, even people that don't usually like hammers, because this one isn't slow, it's not clumsy, it's nice, fast and snappy, it is really good. I know it would have probably made more sense for the Volnus to be an axe rather than a hammer, but this way we can get a slash-based hammer, which we've never had before, that's also really fast, so it's good in my book. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching, as always guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.